Proteggere, trasformare, sostenere sono le 3 parole chiave che animeranno il convegno Resilienza agroalimentare, come costruire la strada verso il cibo perfetto. In vista dell'evento promosso da DSS Plus, in programma a Bologna il prossimo 20 maggio, EFA News ha intervistato Jan Teuwen, Operation Leader per DSS Plus in Belgio, Paesi Bassi e Lussemburgo. Ai nostri microfoni Teuwen ha sintetizzato i 3 passaggi del dibattito bolognese. Le aziende e i lavoratori vanno protetti e custoditi in un contesto organizzativo sicuro e sostenibile. Al tempo stesso va affrontata una trasformazione, quella relativa alla transizione ecologica, in cui bisogna comprendere innanzitutto quali sono gli orizzonti di questo passaggio epocale di non poco conto, dal quale non si tornerà indietro. Si tratterà infine di sostenere tale cambiamento, ovvero di perseverare nelle conquiste ottenute.
Hi, my name is Jan Teuwen, a principal with DSS Plus for the last 15 years with the organization. Really looking forward to joining you all in Bologna, where I myself studied a long time ago, and happy to talk to you and with you around all the topics around the transformation of a culture as part of our offering on that day. During our day together, we'll talk about protect, transform, and sustain. And I really want to talk to you about how you build a culture, and whether you build that culture for quality, for sustainability, for safety, or for other elements. It's irrelevant. It's how do you foster and how do you use your culture. And I'll be looking forward to the interactions we can have. On the one hand, how do we define a culture? How can a culture help us engage our organization in getting to a better result? And some tips on how you do that will be fun to do together. Okay, so we talk about protect, transform, and sustain because that's really our purpose within DSS Plus. Within protect, it's about how do we protect the environment, how do we protect organizations, how do we protect the workforce within an organization, right? So making sure we keep the environment, our organizations, and our people safe and sustainable. Transform is all about knowing where we are and knowing that we might need to do more. So how do we get from where we are to where we have to go, right? Making that step change, and not just a small change, but a transformation where once we've gone through it, we don't go back, but we keep going forward. And then sustain means holding on to what we've done, right? If we go to a transformation and we reach a next step, how do we then sustain the gains that we have? How do we keep continuously improving our organization, our people, our footprint, our results as a whole? So it's protecting what we have, transforming to a better state, and then sustaining what we've gotten into as a new state. So what we see with a lot of our clients and out in the market is that organizations are feeling more and more the need to go through that transformation on a variety of topics. So it's maybe in the past, people started out because they had to, right? And I think given current legislation levels, people have to make that transformation. But more and more organizations are buying into not just having to, but wanting to, realizing that they can make a positive impact again for their organizations, for their people, and ultimately also for the bottom line of their organization and the future proof of their organization. So that transformation from I do it because I have to I do it because I want to, we definitely see that out there in many organizations that we work with. As we know, some impacts that have been made on the climate are irreversible, right? And then it's not necessarily possible to still protect that aspect. And I think that's why bringing the transformation is how do we deal with our new reality? You know, how do we transform our organizations to deal with water shortages, climate change, pollution that we see? So how do we deal with that? How do we integrate that into our organizations while at the same time changing our behavior that whatever we still can influence and make less worse, we work on. But it is about dealing with the new reality, and that will require a big transformation of our organization as well. So while it does bring a lot of effort on all of our organizations to go through a transformation and then to sustain the gains, if you're a first mover, right? If you're ahead of the curve, you can definitely also make that an opportunity while making a positive and lasting impact on the environment, on your people, on your organizations, while at the same time it can become a competitive advantage as well, setting you out in the market space.